So welcome guys. I can see Stephen, Winfred. You can just wave if the audio is clear. Irene, Belinda, Ali, and and some people from Facebook who are watching. So Orac Branding is a top integrated branding company. We believe in two things: accountable marketing and helping and making sure your brand is one that supports and connects with its customers. We have introduced this integrated branding training since we noticed that during our 3 years in operation, we've noticed that businesses have a huge knowledge gap between branding. There's a huge knowledge gap between brand owners and branding agencies. And that's why we have this integrated branding training to let you know what is branding and how you can brand your company, get more customers, and use social media and the digital channels that are available. So the training includes the digital branding curriculum, the branding scorecard, the branding colors, branding calendar, the online media buying curriculum, and the graphics and brand guidelines curriculum. Today, we'll have a look at the digital branding training, where we will learn about all the digital strategies like Google Ads and social media, that is Facebook, Twitter, and all the rest. Yes, so to start off, we'd like to at least invite you, the ones who are here on Zoom, to say something. Tell us your business name, what you do, and your major branding challenge that you have encountered. So I'm going to start with Stephen, since at least I can see you. Please just tell us what your business is and a challenge that you're experiencing in line with branding.
Hi all, I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay,
We can hear you, Stephen.
All right. So I'm in a field of a restaurant setup, and we majorly deal with pork. So in the branding field, we have a branding and marketing field. We have a gap whereby we are struggling to get to the limit whereby we can get to reach to many people as possible, to know what we do and what we have. So one thing I'm interested to learn is to understand without in a cost-effective personality, I'm a perception. I'd like to know how I can market the business large scale, reach many people, while at the same time on my part of cost ikuwe imepungua kidogo. So I'm here, and I hope we'll have a good time. Thanks.
Thank you, Stephen. You'll definitely learn the cost-effective ways to market a business to as many people as possible. Next, if we can have Irene, if you can unmute and just tell us what your business is and a challenge that you are experiencing. Okay, I don't think Irene can hear us. Robin Inzama.
All right, so I'm calling Zama Robin. I've just logged in right now, so I don't really have a question, but I'm here to learn more about, about marketing, about branding. I want to hear what experts have to say.
Okay. What business do you do, Robin?
I'm not yet into business, but I'm still I'm still in the innovation center at USIU.
Okay.
I'm undergoing the different training sessions with Scott.
All right. Welcome. I'm sure you'll learn more about marketing and branding. Maybe I can listen to one more person. Wilfred.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening, Wilfred.
Yeah, my name is Wilfred Tweno. I'm an electrical technician and I operate a business by the name Jalam Enterprise on Facebook. And the reason I joined in today is, I also would want to have my business seen, not just by people who come to my shop, but also who are far away, can be able to connect, can be able to expand. And mine is still a startup, so I've not found a challenge yet, but I'm really interested in branding and ways that I can be able to put my business online out there. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Wilfred. I'm sure you'll learn about how to put your business in front of so many people online.
Yes.
So now, because of time, we can't listen to everyone, but you can still post on the chat, post your questions on the chat, and we'll have a Q&A session afterwards. And you can message me directly if you wish, or just post it to everyone. And also those who are watching on Facebook Live, you can also post your comments and your questions, and we will address them after we hear the presentation. So now I'll invite Monene to start on the digital branding presentation. Welcome, Monene.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. And again, I welcome everyone to this branding webinar. And our goal is to grow your brand, as small, as big as it is. We are here to grow together. And that was a nice introduction from some of you, just hearing some of the challenges you have in relation to branding. So basically, let's dive into the training. So my name is Monene Guevara. I'm the team leader of ORAC Branding, and we really love to grow brands through effective marketing and advertising. So the first thing that you should know as a brand owner is that digital branding is an umbrella term for all your online marketing efforts. And business always leverage digital tools such as search engines, social media apps, and their websites to connect with your current and prospective customers. And for the longest time, we know that marketing is all about being where, spending time where your customers are. And these days we know our customers are mostly on mobile and on the internet. So that should be your major focus when you're doing digital branding. So the reason why we developed this branding curriculum is because so many small businesses, they don't have the knowledge for branding. And so we came up with a training as a solution for that knowledge gap. So the first thing that you should know is that here's a list of the most popular and effective social media channels that we recommend and use for our clients. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, we have LinkedIn, and we have IGTV. Each channel plays a different role, its distinctive role online. So we usually advise our clients to be in at least four channels, so that you can be able to capture as many audiences as possible. IGTV, for example, is an extension of Instagram, and it allows you to play videos more than a minute. Facebook is very good for target marketing and retargeting. Twitter is very good for trending and brand conversations. LinkedIn is your professional site, and this is where you get all your professionals. So again, on that, the take home is being at least four social media channels. Then the first strategy is Google My Business. And this is basically getting your business to be listed for brand visibility and organic ranking by Google. This is a free Google tool. And what happens is that you simply verify your business online. And because of COVID, then they are not verifying via video. You can only do postcards or via Google Console. And this tool is very, very resourceful for any small business because it has a provision for reviews, for opening hours, brand description, and contacts. And from 2018, the magic with Google My Business is that you can now post videos and photos with a call to action button, just like a social media channel. So if you're looking to grow your business organically on Google, this is a tool for you as a small business owner or a big business owner. So the second strategy is paid advertising. And this is basically page or post boosting. And it allows you to promote your brand through paid marketing and on social networks. And each channel has its own way of doing paid marketing. For example, right now, Facebook, you can add a banner on Messenger. And Messenger is an instant messaging platform. So the interaction rate, the engagement rate on Messenger is higher. On Facebook as well, you can do reach, or you can do engagement. You can add your page likes through paid marketing. On Twitter, you can either promote a tweet or a hashtag. On LinkedIn, you can do email, you can do display ad, you can promote your post. And on Instagram, you can do post promotion. And the advantage of paid advertising is that it helps grow your brand engagement or brand visibility with more targeted traffic. So to the third strategy, live and still graphics design. Basically, we love beautiful things. human beings love, to see things which are beautiful, which are looking nice. And so your graphics and your live graphics should really look nice. So basically, this increases your engagement whenever you share your content. So any content you're sharing on social media, it has to have its relevant quality graphics. And allow me to show you an example of live graphics. So this is live graphics. Basically, it's an improvement of the still graphics, and again, it enhances your digital engagements. The fourth strategy is animated video marketing. And here we basically is to use animation to make your communication, whether it's a product or a service, whether it's an explainer video. Again, I will show an example as we continue. So that is the animated video marketing. And in this, you have to make it very short. 30 seconds if you're looking to share even on WhatsApp, a minute long. If basically we recommend that it has to be at least at most 90 seconds. Your animation should be at most 90 seconds, and it should be very interesting, and it should represent your brand in the best ways possible.
Hello, Munene.
Yes.
Please reshare the animation and the still graphics. We did not see it.
You did not see it?
Yes.
Okay, I thought. Can you see it now?
Yes.
You can see it now?
Yes.
Yes. So this is the live poster or live graphics. So basically, it's adding motion to your still graphics, and this brings you even higher engagement when you post them. So again, the rule here is to make it very resourceful to your brand, very exciting to watch. And yes, if you're still doing still graphics, you should consider starting to do live graphics as well as an addition. So to the animation. Can you see it?
Yes.
Like for example, this animation is only 22 seconds long. So like I was saying, this animation is only 22 seconds long, and in 22 seconds you've told your audience everything about your brand, and you can share this on your social media. You can share on your instant messaging platform like WhatsApp and Messenger, and they give you more visibility and more engagement as well. So real-time marketing, this is going live on social media channels, and especially on Facebook and Instagram. And the magic with this is that anytime you go live, if for example you have 30,000 followers, each follower is notified that your brand is now live, and this is a very big strategy for staying top of mind with your followers. And that's why when the TV stations, the likes of Citizen, when they notice this strategy, they have to go live before any broadcast or any big news, because they know each and every follower they have, a million followers, each of us will get a notification that they are live. So for your brand as well, look for customized concepts for you to always be going live, so that you can always, those notifications can be a strategy for staying top of mind with your brand. The sixth strategy is online reviews, and this tool is very important to entice customers who are unfamiliar with your business. And only two channels have direct provision for reviews, and that is Facebook and Google My Business. And so basically you can send links. You can get links from Facebook and Google My Business to send directly to your followers, your friends, either on WhatsApp, on email, and they can leave reviews for your business. On Google My Business, the more the reviews, the better your organic rank. So be, as a brand owner, as a small business, make a habit of sending out these review links to your customers and your friends for your business. The seventh strategy is email banners, and we usually give our clients a scenario. If you have 5 active email users, and each person sends out 10 emails a day, those are 50 emails going out. So what we do, we create a graphics for you, an email banner, like you can see on screen. I hope you can see. And so basically the email banner is attached on your email footer. So every time you're sending out an email, the 5 of you, every time you're sending any email, whether you're greeting someone, whether you're requesting for a payment for an invoice, each and every person will get the email with the banner. So this is a very powerful soft strategy for getting your brand out there. So if you're growing your business, this is a strategy to take advantage of. And the beauty about it as well, you can change it as often as you like. For example, if you've moved your office, for example, if you've opened another branch, maybe you dropped your prices, this is a nice strategy to take advantage of as well. The 8th strategy is video testimonials and behind the scenes. And so basically any form of testimonial, whether written or visual or auditory, it's very powerful, because your people are seeing the power of your business, the power of your solutions from someone who has engaged with your brand. So again, get your most satisfied clients who you've built a rapport with, and basically request them to do a video testimonials. And as a brand, what you should do, you should have incentives for these testimonials, so that you can entice as many of your customers to do the testimonials. And then when you share, when you get the testimonials, you can share on your social media across all the platforms. Behind the scenes as well works very well for people to gain the trust, for people to understand the journey of the brand, the business. So this is a video strategy. Using video testimonials and behind the scenes will really work for your business. And if you don't have the big budgets and you have a good phone, you can start from there. That can be a very good starting point. So the ninth strategy is valuable content marketing. And this is a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain your clearly defined audience. So we usually like to say that this is the backbone of digital branding, because you are not only selling to people, you are educating them as well. So this helps position your brand as a very professional brand. Now, when LinkedIn is one of the best platforms to do your content marketing, because like we said, we have professionals there. So if you can offer valuable content, relevant content, that will be a very nice show for your brand. But again, all other channels are as well very receptive to valuable content marketing. For example, which kind of brand can we use? If you're selling tires, for example, you're a mechanic selling tires, your brand sells tires, you can basically some of your valuable content can be 5 ways to change your tire on your own, and so on and so forth. So if you're in branding, like for example, someone said he's in the pork business, you can educate us on pork meat, etc. So that is the kind of valuable content marketing you should be thinking about. The 10th strategy is join online conversations. And so basically, this is a soft strategy. And we noticed that most brands, they like people to like what they've posted, but they don't want to reciprocate that. For example, if you're running a barber shop on Instagram, and someone who follows you has graduated, it's very kind for you as a brand to simply write congratulations. If someone has a birthday as well, again, it's very resourceful and very productive for your brand to just say happy birthday. So join online conversations, and Twitter is very good for brand conversations. And so again, that is a platform you can take advantage of for this kind of strategy. The 11th strategy is make personal connections with your consumers. And so basically, you can send e-cards on WhatsApp. You can send, like for example, LinkedIn gives you notifications of people who have work anniversaries, people who have just started new positions, people who have happy birthdays, and it's easier to target them with a simple message or an e-card. So this is, again, a soft strategy that you can take advantage of as a brand to propel your brand. The 12th strategy is SMS marketing, and this is basically, it is said that the response rate of checking your SMS is 6 minutes. So if you have your phone around, on an average of 6 minutes, you will check it whether you have a new message. So SMS is very powerful for your brand, and so basically, like we give you a sender ID with your brand. For example, your brand is called Best Pork. That is the sender ID that will be there, Best Pork. So basically, you can be channeling out your SMSs on a bulk basis, and so again, choose the best moments to send your SMSs, like days like Valentine's, all the Kenyan holidays can be very nice for sending out SMSs. So the next strategy is Skiza Bizna, and this is basically another strategy to stay top of mind. So if you, for example, you receive 50 calls a day, before you pick someone hears, "Thank you for calling V Fashion," and V Fashion is in Westlands. We deal in ABCD. So again, that is a good strategy for staying top of mind with your callers on a daily basis. Influencers, that's our next strategy. And this is one of the most expensive strategies we have, because we have to outsource the influencers. And but the current trend is peer-to-peer conversations. If you can have people with the same interest, people in the same profession, people who are like-minded to talk about your brand, that is the new trend, because that spreads the fire even more, and it's more believable with the online audience. So basically, if you cannot afford these top dollar influencers, you can create your own peer-to-peer conversations around your brand. Brand engagement is our next strategy, and this is basically customizing your online activities or conversations for your brand to enjoy organic online interactions. For example, you can see the graphics for Tecno. What they did is that they asked their followers on Twitter to find the easiest route to the phone, and organically, without doing paid ads, a post like this had 10,000 likes. It had like 500 retweets and over 1,000 comments, because everyone is excited about the game and about winning the phone. So basically, this is create strategies that will give you organic engagement online. You can choose a day where you create offers for your products or services. You can choose a day to do quizzes and games, all in the name of organically building your brand. Our next strategy is brand relations, and again, this is a soft strategy as well. And this gives you brand affinity and relatability. Shows that the people behind the brand are as human as anyone else, and you can share things like brand achievements, special projects, special brand moments, And these days we have so many online challenges. Like for example, what you're seeing, this was the Jimmy Wanjigi challenge, and so many brands, did it. So you can choose the kind of challenges to get on, and you can choose the brand achievements to share, the special brand moments as well. And this is to show the human side of your brand. So the next strategy is create a landing page on your website, and the key thing about a landing page, it's also called a pop-up on your website. And the trend these days is that when you spend more than 5 seconds, that is when websites are choosing to show you pop-ups. And the key features of a landing page is that it keeps your user focused on the conversion, whether it's a purchase, a download, a form completion, a free trial, whatever you want to do. Some cool landing pages even have games to play before you proceed to the website. So again, if you want to really focus on that one major conversion for your brand, you can do a landing page on your website. Then we have the next strategy is create an events page. And if you're hosting an event, it's always advisable to create an events page under the brand's Facebook page, so that you do not mix the content for the Facebook page and the event. And the good thing about an event page, you can promote it separately to create buzz, and it gives you the metrics as well, the insights for the audiences, so that if you're hosting another event, you can retarget the previous audiences for your event with the new event advertising. So the next strategy is hashtag marketing. And so basically what Twitter does, it displays the top trending topics in every country. And for you to be, for example, for you to be top 10 among the top trending topics, you have to have so many impressions online. And because brands cannot do that on their own, they come to people like us, Orac Branding, and we help them to promote their brand through hashtag marketing. Like we said, hashtag marketing, you can either promote a tweet or a hashtag. When you promote a hashtag, it appears above the #1 trending topic, but it has that promotion banner. But when you promote a tweet, it appears on all the trending topics, giving you very high visibility. And like we all know, it is said that Kenya is a tweeting nation. And so basically, Twitter is doing hashtag marketing when you're launching your brand or rebranding is very, very key. The next one is website design and development. So basically, a website is for your users to find information. And so basically, your website has to be very functional. Your website has to be very resourceful. Your website has to be very responsive as well. And your website has to look nice. For example, the Galitos website you're seeing, if you just log into the website, you just want to buy that chicken. They have not explained it with so many words. The pictures are worth 1,000 words, literally. The next strategy is Google Ads, and these are the sales version of your online marketing, because they place your website in front of what your prospective customers are looking for. And we give your website keywords that online users use to look for products or services. For example, right now, if you're looking for a suit and you type in suits in Nairobi, the website that has Google Ads on it, that's the website that will appear first. So this is it's a rather expensive strategy, but it always works because whatever people are looking for, that is what your website is giving them through keywords. And we advise our clients to always check their bounce rate, their bounce report, so that for example, you started with 10 keywords, and after a month, we should get a bounce report that says among the 10 keywords, 5 of them are not working. Only 5 are being used by online users. So the 5, either we replace them or we add phrases that make them more searchable. Email newsletters. So basically this is sending out bulk emails to your customers, prospective and current customers. So if you have a pop-up on your website, you can one of the functions of your pop-up can be for people to subscribe to your email newsletters. If you're holding events, you can take the emails so that you can send them emails later, and you can basically that is the strategy for email newsletters. It's a very, very good strategy, especially if you want to keep a relationship with your customers, people who are slipping away, people who need reminders, and email newsletters use content marketing, not always selling. For email newsletters, content marketing is key, where you educate these people. And if for a small business, you can use MailChimp. It usually gives you 2,000 emails for free per month, and you can integrate your Gmail account to find subscribers for your email newsletters. So the next strategy, we are almost done, is display ads. And so display ads basically are usually on YouTube and high traffic websites. And you can actually target them according to 1, age, and 2, the content. You can say, let my banner appear on any website that has content on, for example, if you're a tour company, you can say, let my banner appear on any website that has content on traveling and holidays. You can say, let my banner appear on any website that has, that is read by people between 30 to 50 years. So that is how you can target your display ads on YouTube and on high traffic websites. So the next strategy is retargeting, and basically this is I don't know how many of you have been to Jumia. For example, you've been on Jumia and you've clicked on a wallet, for example, and then when you click on a wallet, you leave and go to another social media site. So when you're on that site, you see a banner for Jumia for wallets. So that basically is retargeting. You're basically giving
Taurus music.
Sorry about that. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I... So I'm sorry about that. So retargeting is basically having, getting customers who are slipping away through ads which follow their online movements. So digital branding goals, we have, can you see what I'm sharing?
Yes.
Perfect. So digital branding goals, we have brand awareness, community engagement, content distribution, sales lead generation, and customer support. So measuring digital branding goals, you can use different metrics and behaviors to measure your branding goals. If you want to measure awareness, for example, you can use things like reach, exposure, how far is your message spreading. If you want to measure engagement, then you can look for things like retweets and comments, replies. If your goal is to drive traffic to your website, then you can track URL shares, clicks, and conversions. And each channel has its own insight tab these days. So you can easily check how your content is doing across each channel. So to the last digital branding strategy, we call it branded episodes. And this is where you as a brand, you develop creative and customized concepts as digital content. And we're telling our clients, this is the now and the future of digital branding content, because you create content that is not limited to your audience or who can watch as well. I'll show an example. I hope you can see.
Taurus music.
Is it visible?
Wacha nifungue roho jina la Welcome to kwetu. Nipe glasi nipe maji yeye na chupa ya tequila. Siamini macho yangu, rafiki yangu na ex wangu.
Okay.
Wanapigana mati.
Yeah, so you share too. Same price. Same that cost. This is over 32.50 each. Yeah. Okay. Do you choose who you stay with?
You can choose, or we can allocate you also one.
Okay.
Yeah, depending. If you don't have a friend to move in with, we'll allocate one for you. Yeah. Yes. Diversified.
That's nice. Okay.
So I hope you've seen that. So basically, that is an example of a branded episode, and So basically what you do, like for example, that is Kwetu, and their branded episode is called Celebrity Visit. So every Saturday, celebrity visits the hostels, and they're taken round. They see the facility, they use the facilities, then they perform for the students, and they give them advice. All that is captured and pushed out as digital content, and that becomes very consumable online for any kind of audience. So basically, that is where digital branding content is headed. And so if you're a small business as well, you can try and customize your experience as much as possible using branded episodes. So with that, I'm done with my presentation. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Monene. We've really learned a lot about the digital marketing strategies. We've learned how to use Google Ads, how to do branded episodes, hashtag marketing, and all the rest. So I don't know if we have any questions from the audience. If you have a question, you can just raise your hand, or you can also post it on the chat box. Okay, I see Robin. Robin has a question. So let's listen in for the question.
All right. Thank you for the presentation. I found it, insightful. But I have a question. Let's say I have a business, right? And I want to have a powerful, presence on social media. By having a blue tick on all my social media platforms. Would you tell me how I can acquire blue ticks for all my social media accounts? Talking about Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yes, maybe you can give me the whole scoop of how to get that. Thanks.
Thank you, Robin, for the question. So basically, a blue tick is a verification for influential people who have impact on society, and you like, for example, on Twitter, you apply for it, and they get to you get to answer some questions. So basically, you have to be very impactful and very influential for you to, so that when you apply for that blue tick, you easily get it. Yes. Robin, I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
Someone told me that. Okay, yes, I've got your point. I have to be influential and I have to be impactful to the society. But then someone told me that it's there are people who can easily get it for you. Like if let's say pay someone 30,000, I don't really have to do much. They will do everything for me. Is that true?
I can at this moment I can neither confirm nor deny that, but I don't think that's the best way to go around it, if there's an option like that. But the option that is usually there is the application one.
Yes, if I can add on that. So yes, there are people who will tell you that pay me this amount, and then you'll get a blue tick. But what you should ask yourself is, how is that going to benefit your business if you get that blue tick? Is it going to add to your followers? Is it giving you more customers? So what you need to look at is your goals. What is your goal? Is your goal just to have a blue tick, but you have 100 followers and none of these followers are even your customers? So you should ask yourself, what is the goal here? So what we advise is the best way to grow on social media is to grow organically, which means that you get followers who are your target market because they are engaging with your content, they are liking what you're posting, and they're interested in your product. That's the best way to go about it for a business. Does that answer your question, Robin?
Yes, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Okay.
Belinda, I can see you have a raised hand.
Yes, sorry, I was not able to unmute myself there for a minute. But thank you so much for this session. It's been really helpful and insightful. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Very clearly.
Yes.
Okay. So I had one question. In currently, the internet world is flooded, like in terms of people who want to advertise, businesses that want to advertise what they do. And say, for example, an industry like the fashion industry, there are quite a number of people who sell clothes online or who sell fashion items online. So if maybe I, as a small business, a small fashion business, want to also compete in the same space, how exactly do I position myself digitally to be able to compete with these other what are they called? Other businesses, other fashion businesses in the advertising world?
Thank you, Belinda. Vanessa, you want to go first?
Okay, I can go first. So the first thing that you would want to do is determine who exactly is your target audience, who is your target market. So is it women of which age group, so that you can be able to, whatever content you're putting out is targeted towards those people. Then now that's where branding comes in, where you brand yourself and you differentiate yourself from your competitors by determining what are you offering that other people are not offering. What is your differentiating factor? How are you engaging with your customers or with people who could be your customers? How are you engaging with them on social media, and how are you looking for these people? Because on social media, it's not just about creating a page on Facebook or Instagram and posting things and hoping that people will come and see it. The people will not see it. Only your followers will be able to see it, and not all the time that they'll be able to see it. So you have to actually go out and look for your target market by engaging with them in online conversations, using all the digital strategies that we've shared, like going live and sharing valuable content, like when we talked about content marketing. So if you're sharing about fashion, so maybe you can do videos and tell us, how do we dress, how do we match things that we can that your audience can engage in, and they can see that you are really knowledgeable about this and you have something to offer. And so when I see that and now I'm ready to buy something, I know that I can go to Belinda because I've seen what she has done. So content marketing is really key when it comes to differentiating yourself. You have to share valuable content with the audience.
Okay.
Monene,
Thank you,
can add on that.
Thank you, Vanessa. I think mine is just to put more emphasis on, any brand, big or small, should be helpful and very useful. And this should come out through your content, and all the strategies we have shared. Those are the strategies to really get you out, whether you want to stay top of mind, and staying top of mind means that you're staying because we say that no brand has monogamous loyalty. So if you're staying top of mind, your goal there is to be among the consideration list. For example, if I'm looking for a dress for my wife, the goal of your branding, the strategies we shared, is for you to stay number 1, 2, or 3 on my consideration list every time I want to shop for the products or services you offer. And the other thing is when you stay top of mind, you have to stay relevant with very consistent content, exciting content. That's why we were, and when you use all this mixture we've given you, it's very easy now for you to, you'll be guaranteed that in a week you've, 1, stayed top of mind, 2, you've shared relevant content, 3, you've shared engaging content, and 4, you're very visible across all the channels. So that will be my take on the question, doing a mixture of all the strategies that we have presented. Even as a small business, you can find your way of doing them in a small way and in an exciting way.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give the floor to Victor Orio to ask his question. Then Stephen, you'll go next.
Hello, hi guys.
Hi.
Thank you for the presentation. I'm sorry I got late, but I have to thank a member here called Wilfred for sharing me the what we've been talking about. Basically, it was a flyer, and I was able to join in. I think when you are mentioning the 5th or the 6th branding technique. Now, my question is in form of an observation. I have a group. I have a Facebook group. And been struggling with getting new members, although it's steadily improving. But I realized that there are some groups. You find that a group was created like maybe 2 years ago, and has maybe about maybe let's say 2,000 members, and another group with the same name, more or less the same name, created maybe like 3 months ago, and has like over 200,000 members. So sometimes I ask, is there any branding technique or marketing technique that this person did to be able to get members over 200,000 within 3 months, yet the same name, same business? The other person has been struggling to get members for the last like 3 or so years. What is the trick here?
Okay, let me first ask: is this what is this your Facebook group about?
Mine is about building, design and construction. Building, construction, and design. It's actually
okay.
The name is building, design and deco.
Okay. And your
Yes.
group is open to anyone?
Yes, it is.
And it's for people who want is for people who want building and construction designs, or for people who do building and construction design?
It's actually open to builders, all the players in the construction, those the people who are offering the services, and the people who want the services, both from inception to completion.
Okay. And how much content do you post on the group yourself or the people who are the admin?
I'm the only admin, and nowadays I've been doing at least once a week. And I've also been posting in other groups, mostly like Home Beautiful. And I've been getting new members at least, but the rate at which I get new members is what I think maybe is not as maybe I would wish to get on a daily basis. And also just wondering why somebody may get 200,000 members within sometimes even 3 weeks. Like there's this group, maybe if I may use, there is Wanderlust. You guys know Wanderlust?
Yes, I know Wanderlust.
Yes, there's Wanderlust, or I think Wanderlust Original, that started about 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. I think they just accumulated about 2,000 members about 3 or so months ago. Then there's this Wanderlust being administered by a certain doctor, the famous one now that has over now 200,000 members. I think now it's hardly 3 months. Yeah, it's the same thing, covering the same issues, the same topics. So why would a group grow within a very short time? What is the trick here?
Okay, so first and foremost, content. So you have to post more content on your Facebook group, at least even one every day, at least once a day, every day. So that, and engaging content that the people in the group can participate in, that will keep them engaged in the group. Then getting more people to join your group is going to places where these people are who you want to join your group. People who are in the building and design, and also people who want building and designs. So you can DM them, you can find whoever these people are and interact with them and ask them to join your group. So for example, if you see somebody has posted somewhere, maybe in another group or somewhere in an online conversation, and has asked something to do with building and design, you comment, you join that conversation and comment on it and post some valuable comment, not just nice question or great or something short like that, something more valuable that makes this person see you as an expert in that field. So you answer their question in a very knowledgeable way. And then once you've interacted with them, they are curious to know who is this Victor. And they go to your page, they see what you're doing in your page, and then they see that you have a Facebook group and they join that Facebook group. And you can even go a step further and ask them to join your Facebook group. Then are you using your personal page to also grow your Facebook group by posting information about building and design, and telling people that if they want to learn more, they can join your Facebook group? You can also go out, you can also look for people who are interested in whatever it is in the building and design. If you see somebody who is interested, you DM them, you can go to their inbox and ask them to join your Facebook group. Then there's also using other social media channels. Are you on other social media channels like Twitter and Instagram and LinkedIn? You can also use that to grow your Facebook group. by asking these people, by telling those people who are following you, those other social media channels, to join you in your Facebook group. You can post the link to your Facebook group, or even DM people in these places and tell them to join your Facebook group. So you have to be active. You have to be active in all the social media channels to populate your Facebook group. Then another method that you can use is, if you have clients yourself and you have interacted with them, and even if they have come for consultation or they have actually bought something from you, you can ask them to join your Facebook group. Or even when you're collecting their emails, while using email newsletters, while you're sending email newsletters, you ask the people in your email list to join your Facebook group. So those are some of the ways you can use. But also staying very active on Facebook by making your own page known will also make your Facebook group known.
All right.
And thank you, Vanessa. And generally, for if your group is about yourself only, then it becomes very hard to grow, because people want inclusion. That's why you see groups that groups for gossip really grow fast. Groups for selling, they grow very fast. Groups for traveling, they grow very fast. So your group has to be not about you, but about everyone joining the group. What's basically what should be in my mind is what's in it for me when I join this group. Yes. So just to emphasize on what Vanessa has said, you can also link there's a way you can link your group to your Facebook page, so that every time you're sending out a message and you're doing the paid ads, you can reach more people. People can know that you have a Facebook group for this and that. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Stephen, you had a question?
Yes, I did. So my question is, as we've learned, we have 25 or even more social media and digital branding ways. So as from the eyes of a specialist, I'm looking for your advice, like for the rating, the 5 best that you can refer to someone to dwell on, kindly.
Can I answer that?
Yes.
Thank you, Stephen, for that question. That is a very nice question for any growing business. So basically, the first one is Google My Business. Make sure you have Google My Business, because it allows you to post directly on Google photos and videos. The second one is paid ads on Instagram and Facebook. Then because you can start with as low as 300 shillings, 500 shillings for your paid ads. The other one is content marketing, and content marketing here has to go hand in hand with graphics. So content marketing and graphics. The fourth one is email banners. If you can, even your Gmail account, simply have an email banner. Then the fifth one has to be, wow. And let me go back to content marketing. Content marketing video is included as well. So Google My Business 1, paid ads 2, content marketing 3, email banners 4, and then you can have Google Ads 5. Yes. Vanessa?
Yes. So, yeah, just as you have said, I would say that number one is definitely content marketing, because content is what sells you. And most brands or most businesses have a challenge here because it is hard to come up with content to post on social media, at least every five days a week. It's a lot of work, and it takes commitment and consistency. So that's what could put you ahead of the competition, if you're putting out a lot of valuable content that your customers can engage with. The next, I would advise, especially for your business, since you said you sell pork, and you definitely will get a lot of repeated customers. So it will be good to either collect, the phone numbers, or mostly phone numbers of your customers, and do SMS marketing, where you tell them about the offers that you have, and the discounts that you can give, and whatever new has come into the shop, and even to just remind them of your product and your business, and also to engage with them. And maybe if your customer has a birthday or something, you can give a discount, or you can even just wish them a happy birthday. That makes them like you more and trust you more, because they see that you care about them. So that would be my number 2 way for your business. My number 3 way for your business would be going live on Facebook and Instagram, where you just show the behind the scenes. You show the behind the scenes of your pork business, whether you're cutting the pork or something something creative that would keep your customers engaged, and would make them. You can even show them a new recipe of how to do it that would make them want to buy the pork. Another thing you can also try to do is the animation or the videos. So we've talked about, so you can do the animations or the videos, or even the live and still graphics. Those are still for social media. So yeah, I think those ones would definitely it's just a lot of content marketing and just keeping your customers engaged online.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
So if you have a question, you can raise your hand, or if you want to ask in person, or if you don't, you can post it in the chat. So we have a question on the group chat. Geoffrey is asking, must content be written or videos are okay?
Thank you, Geoffrey. And actually, your content should be more videos. If you can afford to have your content being more videos, because 80% of the content consumption online is videos. So if you have your content in video, let's say for your content strategy, you can maybe allocate 60% to be video, whether it's your mobile phone or you hire someone to do videos for you, yes, video is king. Yes. So actually move away from written to more videos and shorter videos. Duration again here is very key for the videos. It has to be very short and sweet. If your video is long, make sure it's something very resourceful, very resourceful, that someone wants to actually spend time watching it. Yes. Again, on demand, create on demand channels for your videos, because that is where we are headed as a generation. We do not want programmed things. We want things on our own terms, on our own time. So create content that is create content and create an on-demand channel for it. Yes, thank you.
Yes, you'll definitely notice that most social media channels these days are putting more emphasis or giving priority to video content. So you'll see in Facebook, there's the Facebook Watch, and then there's Live in Instagram. There's the stories, and you can also go live, and they have started introducing Reels, but that hasn't, I don't think it has reached the Kenyan market yet, but it's coming, which will be like TikTok. So video content has more engagement and it's more catchy, especially if the introduction is really catchy. You have to make the introduction catchy so that I want to watch till the end of the video. So you can do that by creating, by mentioning something that I can look forward to. So you can say, like, at the end of this video, I'll give you these tips, or at the end of the video, you learn this. So that will keep me engaged throughout the video, so that I'm looking forward to learning whatever you have mentioned. So it's just making the video as creative as possible to capture the attention of your audience, and also to get more shares, because when you get more shares, you get more engagement, and it could also turn out to more followers and more customers from that.
Thank you, Geoffrey, for the question about you go on your, you've asked your page or account has been locked. So basically on your page, there's a settings tab, and then from the settings, there is page visibility. Then from there, you can unlock who can, then you can say public. And when you say public, everyone can see your content. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So if you think that the algorithm has locked your post, okay, there's usually I don't know if it's a misconception or it's actually true, no one knows, if the algorithm can actually prevent more people from seeing your content. But the thing is, if you're consistent in posting and people are actually engaging with whatever you're posting, then it will be put in front of more people. So if whatever you post is first put out to your audience, to whoever is following you, to a small sample of those people. They get to see it. If they like it and engage with it, then it's put out to more people. So your goal should be to always get more people engaging with your content, at least in the first few hours. Then it will be put out to more people to also see it. So always create engaging content that will get more likes and more comments, and also respond to the comments of those people who are engaging with your posts promptly, at least within an hour, so that the algorithm can also see that there's something happening with this content. Then it can put it on before more people, in front of more people. So I don't know if you have any other question. I don't know if Victor, you are raising your hand, or you had raised before, but you can go ahead if you have a question.
I think I haven't, but I think I have a quick question. Maybe you can just give a brief answer. If you're doing video content in terms of episodes, what does it mean? That you have one episode, then you break it into small bits? And then how frequent should you release the episodes? After every 1 week or 2 days, or what is the duration?
I would advise that you at least post it every consecutive day. So if you post today, you post the next episode tomorrow, so that people can continue expecting it. Because if you post this week, then you post again next week, I'll lose interest, or I'll even forget what it was all about. So, but if you post today and then you tell me to expect the next episode tomorrow, I'll be looking forward to it. So I'd say every consecutive day. And as I've also said before, you should post at least once every day or every 6 days.
Okay. How long should the episode be? Like one episode?
Okay, it shouldn't be long, because then longer videos people do not watch till the end. So if it's a really long video, you can try YouTube. But for these other social media channels, you want to at least do 10 minutes, to do maximum 10 minutes, 15 minutes, not too long.
Okay.
And just a quick tip as well, Google loves videos. Okay. So the more the videos you have, Google will pick that for your organic ranking.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, and also as you are doing your videos, also give them searchable titles. So like for you, Victor, if you are in building and design, you can give something that somebody will search for on Google. For example, 3 ways to do something in designs people like to search, or a how-to video. Those are also very searchable words. So how to, what do I do if, some things like those will also give you a high ranking when you use such titles for your videos, for both for YouTube and for Facebook also.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. So do we have any other question? Okay. Ali has a question.
Hi.
Hi, Ali.
How are you doing? So I wanted to ask a question, specifically on Facebook ads and the likes.
Yeah.
So let's say if I were to run, let's say a conversion type of ad.
Yes.
And you see and then conversion type of ad, and then you detail the target to specific people, the category you think that's your target market, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then and Facebook makes you pay for people who do not actually convert, do not actually buy from you. What do you think? What do you think is the best solution to such a problem?
Thank you, Ali. What is a conversion ad to your website or to? Hello, Ali. Hi, Ali. Ali.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Our Instagram page, not our website, an actual website.
Hi, Ali. You are saying? I think you are on mute.
Yeah. So I was saying,
Huh?
if I like selected the conversion campaign type of campaign,
Yes.
and then put a video content, and then in the call to action was a WhatsApp direct message. So when the ad was running, the traffic I was getting was kind of like all over the place. As you know, like in Kenya and this region, I think the algorithm is kind of like, I don't know what's wrong. I gave it time, but I was still paying for people. I was not converting, and I was still paying for it. So in short, I was paying for interactions and people who send direct messages. So what do you think is the best type of campaign in such a scenario for someone who does not have a website and is trying to promote their page, but then wants to pay for most of the time conversion? Because you know, in the Kenyan market, if you are familiar with it, most people will like comment and like and ask for the price, but the percentage that will buy your product is very few. So what do you think is the best and type of campaign? Is it influencer marketing, or should I change the campaign type in terms of Facebook ads? Thank you.
Thank you, Ali. That is a nice question. So basically, a conversion is someone actually taking money from their wallet, their handbag to buy your product or to use your services. And for Facebook or any other marketing advertising platform, they never guarantee you conversions unless it's a one-on-one sales ambassador. But for things like Facebook ads, conversion is not guaranteed. So the things you pay for are impressions, reach, engagement, leads. Now to your question, for you to convert, you have to have the best customer experiences. So, and that is one key thing we advise our clients. Digital branding should not be a replacement of customer experiences. So you find people who have they've done very high budget Google ads, but their website is number one. But when you call them, they don't pick their calls. When you call them, they don't have the right prices at a go. When you call them, some of them are rude. So basically, as a brand, you should have the top-notch customer experiences, which now will support any kind of campaign that you will do, be it Facebook ads, be it influencer marketing. Yes, customer experiences, after-sales services are very, very, very key. Vanessa?
Yes. Yeah, so if you want to do paid ads, there are those things that you have to list your goals, what your goals are. Is Is it to get more followers? Is it to get more customers? Or is it to just have people move to your website or to your page? So you need to have a clear call to action in the post that you're actually putting, that you're actually boosting, so that people can know what exactly do you want us to do. What is the next step after, once they see the post, what is the next step? So if that call to action is clear, then people are able to take that action, and then you're able to see more people taking the action and doing whatever it is. So if it's going to your page, they'll go to your page. If it's moving to your website, they'll move to your website. So I would add there, have a clear call to action.
Can I say something?
Yes.
So my exact question was like, when you, let's say like you have a website and I select the conversion campaign, usually there's a pixel. So the pixel will track any person who visits the website or any person who buys from the exact website, right? So my question is like, what will you guys suggest is the best type of campaign for someone who is not running an actual website, but just a page, trying to advertise a page, and then they just want the product to be seen, number one, that's the target, and number two, for people to buy from them. So what do you think is the best type of like campaign in terms of Facebook ads?
So if your goal is to have more customers and more people seeing your product, then boosting your post is a good strategy to do. You can boost your post, clearly define who you want to.
Does it look like armed militia deliberately renting kenosha to stir up trouble?
I don't know whose mic is on and it's distracting me. Okay. I was saying, if the goal is to have more people buy your product and to put your product in front and services in front of more people, then boosting your post is a good way to do it. Just have something engaging on the post, whether the graphic that you use or the video should be engaging to entice people to want to buy. Then clearly define who your target market is. Don't just advertise, don't boost it to everyone. Be clear on who exactly would buy your product. So that's where you define your audience clearly. So when you're boosting, you define your audience clearly, and so that you can also get better conversions from the boosted post.
You can also choose the get more leads option as a goal when you're doing your promotions, and promote your business locally as well option. Belinda wanted to comment on Ali's question as well. So Belinda.
Yeah, sorry, I was not able to, again, unmute myself. I'm not an expert really, but I have done a bit of digital advertising as well. So two things that I had from your question, Ali, I hope I'll be able to address part of it. You mentioned that when you're looking at the results, you realized that the people who clicked on your ad or who were able to reach your ad it was all over the place. So I'll just to reiterate on what Vanessa has mentioned. Targeting is really, really important when it comes to advertising. So when you're setting up your ad, you should check on who exactly, first of all, you determine who do you want this ad to reach, who specifically do you want it to reach, so that's the particular person you target, in terms of probably their profession, in terms of their interests, especially their interests, because if you target the wrong interests, then you will get the wrong kind of audience. And then the second thing that I wanted to mention was, where you also mentioned about the costs. You realized you're being charged quite a high amount and not getting any results. I cannot assure you about the especially if it's a lead ad. It's not, depending on the product that you're selling, it's not a guarantee that you will get 150 leads in one day. But one thing that you can make sure you do, just to be able to reach, not really a guarantee that you're going to get the customers or anything, but the parameters that you use to optimize when optimizing your ad are also very key. So to ensure that you're not being charged, because Facebook ideally is also a business, so it will set its own goals if you do not sort of what is it called? If you do not determine the goals yourself. So Facebook will just use the most, it will set your ad goals to its own benefit and not to you. So when you're optimizing your ad, just make sure that you set it to, you're only charged when somebody clicks on your ad, so that's the cost per click. So just make sure that you're when setting up the ad, there's a when you use Facebook especially, there's a when you're setting up what is it called? There's a part where you determine whether you want to be charged by impression or you want to be charged by link click. So you set that part to be charged just by link click, not impression, because impressions are going to cost you more. So those two, just make sure you optimize your ad properly and you target the right kind of audiences. So again, it's not cast on stone that you should use a particular platform when advertising. It depends on your goals as an advertiser, and it also depends on the products you're selling, because some products may do well on YouTube, others may do well on Facebook, others on Instagram. So it's upon you to determine exactly what platform you'd want to place your product. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Belinda. That was quite insightful. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have any other question? Okay, I don't think we have any other question. So I hope you guys have learned a lot today. Have learned about the digital marketing strategies that are available. We've learned about 25 of the digital marketing strategies that you can implement for your business to better your brand, put your business in front of your target market and convert them into customers. So now we've come to the end of the training. Next week, we'll also have another training like this one. And next week, we'll be learning about how to actually brand your business, how to use design in branding. So the things that will be included there will be things like how colors affect your branding and marketing strategies, how to create guidelines so that you maintain a consistent brand on all your social media channels, and how to differentiate yourself and position yourself. When you differentiate yourself and position yourself in the market, in the digital marketplace. So I hope you guys will tune in, and I hope you're looking forward to that training next week, which I will be the one presenting that day. So same time, same place. I'm also looking forward to it. So thank you everyone for joining. We can hear a parting shot from Monene. Then we can say good night.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. And yes, and for the, it was really an impactful session, learning from each other. So see you here next Wednesday as well for the next session. So asante sana. We can wrap up.
Okay, thank you guys. Good night, and see you here next Wednesday, same time, same place. We'll share the details of that Zoom meeting and also on Facebook Live. Thank you. You can leave at your own pleasure.
V, that was awesome.
Yes. I'm just trying to get everyone's email address for those who want to be sent for the PDF.
Okay. I'm responding to the WhatsApps I'm getting.
Okay.
Yes.
I think you can end the Facebook Live.